So we're now at the St. James's Primary School, and they're gonna have the annual road relay this afternoon. So that should be starting momentarily. Of course, I'm not sure if we'll be going around with them because we only have one police officer who is going to lead the proceedings, and he's at so we'll have to wait and see if we get any transportation to cover this space. Well, we're going to go to the starting point. Police officer has arrived, and so we are... Stop! Police officer has arrived, and so we're going to have to go to the starting point down at Barnaby, and then we'll be good to go. Well, we're down here at Barnaby. Coach Adrian Williams is about to get the seniors on the way. It's going to be a mixed race here at the St. James's Primary School. They have a very small role, so boys and girls will be running together. We have one female, two males in this one. It's the seniors race. They're starting here at Barnaby, and it's a road relay. The juniors will start a little further up, I think probably off by Brick Hill area, somewhere close to the Honorable Hazelbrand Williams' residence. But these bigger ones are starting here at Barnaby. So Coach Adrian Williams will be sending them on the way momentarily. I think he's just ascertaining that all of the other... Yeah, you ready, officer? Officer, you ready? Yeah, he asks if you're ready. Go ahead. Okay. Well, they're on their way. So, cool, quiet start. So we have gold, red, and green. 3 houses represented here. And red house athletes, the tallest athlete in this race, the female. The gold house athletes already making waves, seem to be pulling away slightly. And of course, mommy is here. Now, mommy is not going to go too far, so she's going to video record from a distance. I think that's what the song says, from a distance. And so we have red, and then we have green. There is another concerned mommy with greenhouse in the back. So she's going to do a bit of a run, but not for long. At Charlestown this morning, we saw a lot of the parents staying in it for quite a while. So maybe St. James's will also have some very fit parents as well. But the goal house athlete certainly pulling away. And I don't think mommy would be able to do any more recording now because he has turned the corner, he's out of her view. And they go past the LBW Bakery and Deli. And so the goal house athlete still with the lead. The other 2 athletes staying close to each other. Red house athlete seems to be in problems. She's slowing up badly. Meanwhile, at the top, the goal house athlete seems to be getting stronger. He's really moving well. I think we're going to have the first baton pass just about now. Young Williams takes it. He's one of the top athletes at the school, and he's moving away nicely. This is a guy who would have done the cross-channel swim from Nevis to St. Kitts. So this little run here is a walk in the park. A walk in the park, this is. So here he comes. Williams, moving nicely. We have fresh legs in the back, and Daddy run here with the athlete on Red House. Don't know how far Daddy's gonna get, but at the top is Williams, looking really strong and moving along really nicely here. And then the Greenhouse athlete in second. Red House with Daddy accompanying him is in third. If I remember correctly, Red House, of course, did some great goalkeeping duties for St. James's Primary School football team. And Williams at the top here was one of the top strikers for St. James's Primary. So he has left them a little bit in the dust for the moment. But Williams larger than charge. I'm assuming there's a baton pass coming up, baton station coming up shortly. Very close to the Honorable Hazel Brandy Williams, I want to believe, and then he has like one more hill to pull here. This little incline can be pretty tough, the one coming up. For the moment he's cruising in cruise control, and he's definitely leading. Green has turned the bend at the far end. I'm not seeing red as yet. Red may have stopped. So this is the little incline here. It's going to take a bit out of the athlete. You're already tired. Your legs might be feeling a little heavy, but he's handling it well. You know he has to put in a little extra effort. It's like in the cross channel swim, you have to push a little harder in the channel. So he knows what it's about, and he certainly handled it beautifully. So far, so good. Really good run so far. And the other athlete for Green has just turned the corner at the far end, and he would be struggling somewhat to come up this hill. And the baton station is here. We have a female taking the baton. Out of the block she goes. Nice strides. Lovely strides. She's really pushing out. So it seems that the goal has a couple of top athletes, and they have the advantage right now. Quite an advantage right now, because the lead has been extended. Nice push out. Even though she had a good lead, she decided she was going to extend it even further by the way she started. So even though she's tiring slightly, she's pushing out nicely and seems to have an aim to stay close to the pickup, the police pickup. So she's doing very well indeed. Nobody challenging her at this point. As we go through Brickhill Village, some people say Brick Lynn, some say Brickhill, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. So, still moving nicely. Goal house athlete. Here, tossing in the breeze. As we go past the Vaughn's residence. Passed under the breadfruit tree, got a little bit of shade only for a moment, and continues through Brickhill. To the left of us is the popular Over the Gut, one of the popular villages here in Brickhill. And then we're back with the action. Gold House athletes. I want to believe there's one more baton station. I don't think she has to run all the way to the road. So a baton station should be coming up momentarily. She seems to be slowing up somewhat. And we're seeing in the at the far end, an athlete just turned the corner. Seems as if we're slowing up up somewhat. Maybe there's a batting station ahead. She's pulling the hill nicely. Pulling the hill nicely. Police officer monitoring her in his rear view. Realized that and increased his pace. So good job. Here goes. Another incline. Maybe she's gonna. Let's see. I don't believe she's gonna take it to the school. I think I see a batting station back of us. So there's one more batting station. Her legs might be getting heavy at this point, but it has been a great run so far. So we have the athletes moving along nicely still. Gold House athlete leading, and she's handling the hill beautifully. She has done very well so far. She has handled this hill beautifully. But you could literally hear her blowing hard. She's tired, but holding on. Still holding on. The baton will be passed off? No. There's the baton. Good job, she's been told. And the smallest athlete of the Gold House team has been asked to finish. So he'll be taking it to the school. He has started at a pretty good clip too. Pretty good clip. So he's going pretty nicely. He has an incline coming up though. One that can take the wind out of his sail if it's not handled well. But so far, he's moving along beautifully. Gold House, large and in charge here. St. James's Primary School 2024 Road Relay. It's a mixed situation where we have seniors mixed, and that's male and female, and juniors mixed, male and female. So still coming up that incline, and we'll be thinking about the finish line anytime now. But so far, so good. Jordan is the name. He has a bit of a grin on his face. He hears his name. He hears his name. So we go past the First Baptist Church. Take it home, says teacher. Gold House teacher. Tells them to take it home. It's all about Let We Go Jordan. Let We Go Jordan. Oh, it's one for. Here's a Brandy Williams. Here's a Brandy Williams is running along. I don't know how long she'll hold out though. Can here's a Brandy Williams make it to the finish line? Well, Jordan it is. Being encouraged by mommy now. So being asked to push it. Here's a Brandy Williams says we got this one. She says we got this one. Here's a Brandy Williams is still running. Let's hope she makes it to the finish line. Well, she has done pretty well so far. She has done at least 40 meters. That's like a mile. So she's doing well, looks strong. And Jordan it is at the top. She wants to know where the bell. Here's the Brandy Williams decides she's going to do the rest by walking. Here he comes. Jordan it is. Jordan it is. Low cheers. So he has made it in. And here's the Brandy Williams. Seems to be burnt out, but she's still coming. We have the greenhouse athlete coming through now. Greenhouse coming through. So here comes greenhouse coming through. Silver for green. Good strong run. And he'll go into the schoolyard, complete the race with loud cheers. So we have one more athlete to come through. So we have Red House athlete. Red House athlete, he got the baton pretty late because Red didn't do too well on the first leg, but he has a bit of an entourage coming through. So he's moving along, still holding on. Coach Williams is going now to ensure the start of the juniors race, which is a much shorter distance. But here's the Red House athlete, and he's finishing pretty strongly, doing pretty well. Relays are of such that when you get the baton late, it's pretty difficult to come first. Very good run. Completes the race, and that's the end of the seniors race. Well, it's the turn of the juniors now. It's a juniors mixed event. We have one female, two males. They're starting in the vicinity of the famous Dick's Bar area. So they should be getting out of the block shortly. Red, gold, green. It's going to be a fast runoff. Just the way they have their hands tells you that they'll be starting at a pretty quick clip. Coach Williams will be blowing the whistle momentarily, and we're just waiting for him to have the clock properly positioned and everything in place, making sure that the other stations are organized. And so it should be starting shortly. Just waiting for the whistle to be blown. I think we are going to get that signal momentarily. They're off. Go! They slowed up just a little bit because they were out with a rush, but the vehicle was just a little slow in taking off. So, nice movements already. Well, here's the Brandy Williams is going to do a bit of a run again, but I think she's been lost in the dust there. She'll have to do a lot of catching up. But for the moment, here's the Brandy Williams is trotting along. So Joshua getting some encouragement from the Gold House teacher. So Greenhouse getting lots of encouragement. Joshua seems to be very popular athlete. It's all about Joshua. He's going to pass off now. Gold House athlete takes the baton and she happily runs away. And she's been escorted by a bikeman. But Red House is out of the blocks like a jet plane. Red House moving along nicely. Don't know if he'll burn out in the hill, but he has a good pace for the moment. The little gold trying to hold on. This hill could be a real killer, but she's holding on. Oh, the Red House athlete has burnt out. The Red House athlete now certainly under duress. But for the moment, Gold House handling the hill pretty well. So, Gold House. And Serena is the name. But she's getting a lot of encouragement here. Eunicia and Serena. Eunicia needs some help. But once they got the encouragement, she's running again. They're waiting now for the pass off. Gold House will pass off first. Red House tired, getting some encouragement. Red House athlete will have to wait a little longer. Out of the blocks. I think this is young Douglas. Look at the way she's moving. Go, 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 go! She was very close on the pickup just now. Very determined. Champion athlete, of course, for St. James's. And moving along really nicely. So, is there one more button station? I'm not sure. Red, just turning the corner at the far end. But I don't think anybody will be catching Douglas anytime soon. So, here she comes. Still looking strong. Still looking like she has a lot more energy left.
Let's go. Come on.
Well, more encouragement for Gold. So, Gold House athlete, large and in charge. Still moving along nicely. Still moving along nicely. And here's the button pass. I think this is the final button station. My goodness, Usain Bolt's second cousin. Out of the blocks. And moving along really speedily. There's nobody gonna catch Gold. Gold will take Gold. Hands down. So, very, very good race run by Gold. So, here he comes. So, Gold House athlete will take Gold. We'll have to wait and see if we challenge any sort of record. Makaya is in here. So Makaya leading and gonna win this one with ease. I don't think he can break the record, but he goes in. Then we have Red. Gonna take that second place. Moving along at a pretty good clip. Red House athlete will take silver. So Red House taking silver. Very good run as well. Slightly blocked right now, but I think the greenhouse athlete will appear from between those vehicles. Here he comes. So that's the third placer making it home. That's the end of the race.